So Jasmine asked, what can be expected if a person starts eating an all-fruit diet? And I would respond to that. You can expect that your body is going to, within around a week or so, is going to go into full breakdown and rebuild mode. Many people today are very overloaded with a bunch of waste and damage that the body has been accumulating throughout our lives. And the minute we start eating a fruit diet, all of a sudden the stress and the load on the body is much lower. So it will start putting that energy into doing that. It could be a full gut and rebuild, like if you were to get an old house and just tear out all the walls and rebuild everything, renovate it. If you go through the whole process, or it can just be part of that. Depends on how long you stay on it. So more specifically, that process would look like after around a week, you likely would start to get some cold and flu type symptoms, which today are often misunderstood to be caused by an external virus, but actually the body is doing that intentionally. It's doing things like removing mucus and heating up itself in order to loosen deposits and so on. So yeah, cold and flu symptoms for a while. There can be a lot emotional deposits that start to come up and out. And that can range from anywhere from mild to very challenging experiences. Yeah. But you know that it's a symptom of detox because it generally will, it will only last a little while, maybe up to a few days at the longest. It can also include swelling at the joints and hot and cold flashes. None of it is really dangerous, except if you feel dizzy sometimes, then just be careful. You want to sit down, just be careful you don't, if you feel very dizzy, you don't want to fall and hurt yourself. Additionally, you can start to feel, you will probably start to feel a shift in the overall mood in your life, almost like you just entered a whole different dimension. Because you basically you are now eating the natural diet of humanity. And a lot will change. You'll notice you will start to look nicer when you see yourself in the mirror, and that will accumulate more and more over time. If a person has a distended belly, a belly that sticks out, which is, caused by a bunch of material that is in there that has often been there for a long time, that will come out and the belly will start to look more flat and attractive. Look up a fruit bat. Look up a fruit bat. See how cute and adorable they are. Those are bats that eat fruit diet. They eat fruit and I think a little bit of nectar. And then contrast that, look up a picture of another type of bat. can see right in their face the difference. You might start to feel good about what you're doing on an ethical level, which to me is the most important aspect of, the main aspect of this that keeps me doing this for over 19 years now. The ethical aspect, because we're no longer harming plants or animals, indoor animals, for food. Because, of course, fruits are the gift of the plants, they're not the plants themselves. Yeah, so there's that. I could say more, but I think we'll leave it at that.